It's real, he lives, the prophecy is going to be fulfilled. The year of Shadow is in full effect and Paramount is about to release the greatest movie of the year. And in this video, you'll understand why that is. Sega started its marketing campaign and man, they went all out. Then we get our first look at Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. And you wanna know what's more? We got the moment we've all been waiting for. Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog. Absolutely dog walking the Sonic team and making them look like complete bums. If Shadow's going to be this strong in the movie, there's no way Sonic can beat him. But then, that would mean Shadow would have to change sides. And comrades, in this video, you're gonna understand exactly why this is going to be the greatest movie of the year. That means that if you stick around to this end of this video, we're going to reveal something so deep about Shadow that it means that we're going to meet a character that nobody expected. But before we could do that, we have to talk about the trailer. We watched the Sonic Movie 3 trailer live, and let me tell you, that Shadow reveal was glorious. Before the Sonic movie, Paramount was spotted advertising all over the world. We saw logos for Eggman, Shadow, and little by little, we even got reveals for toys. Now, while we didn't see anticipated characters like Rouge and Amy, we did, however, get confirmation that Chows exist in this universe. Look at all the Chows, bro. They just got the Chows in the background. And then over on Instagram, we got a look at Kristen Ritter as Director Rockwell. And I'm a little bummed out because I thought that she would have played the perfect Rouge. But there's one detail that everyone is overlooking from this trailer, and that's right here, when Sonic hands over one of his quills to Eggman. And trust me, I promise we're gonna break that down later. That's going to be one of my points for the character that hasn't been introduced just yet, aka a much bigger villain than Shadow. And to be honest with you, this has to be one of the greatest trailers that we've gotten in the last 5 years in general, because it's the perfect balance of character, action, story, and just all around hype. Welcome to another episode of Kaylex Encounter, and if you've been here before, hell Kaylex. Just like when we were kids, seeing Shadow again for the first time was mind-blowing. It's our first time hearing Keanu Reeves' voice as Shadow, and it fits like a glove.
You're a colorful bunch.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Just look at how crispy this trailer is. Like, look at his hair. Like, I'm gonna use the pointer.
I know.
Like, just this little area alone. Like, he looks like...
He looks real.
Yeah. But like, this is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. I need this going forward, bro. Look at the depth of field. Yo, we about to just go full
I know,
film nerd also. Like, just look at that little in the back. Like, the animators went crazy.
Yo, I'm just really excited about how great the CG looks.
It's clear they put the entirety of this budget into making the CGI pretty much perfect. That first impression of seeing him in Tokyo was reminiscent of Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow pulls up and absolutely obliterates the Sonic team, revealing his teleportation, speed, strength, and flight. His flight, all while wearing limiter rings. Please understand, Shadow is being suppressed right now. He's not even at his final form. Sonic gets whooped so bad, he thinks Shadow is cheating using Chaos Emeralds. And this is not the first time he does that. He even does that in the Sonic Adventure 2 video game.
Wow, he's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald.
He said, hey, he's not naturally fast. He must be juicing. Sonic, get your weight up, bro.
Get mad somebody surpassed him.
Come on.
Now all of a sudden, this is on steroids.
Like, what are we talking about? He's a hater. Sonic's a hater for that.
Hey, no cheat code.
Wait. I think the Chaos Emerald is still involved, because that's why Sonic said, and next time, no cheat codes.
Hey, no cheat code.
Oh, hey, no cheat codes.
Hell Kaylex! Hell Kaylex! Hell Kaylex! Shout out to the new sub. Now, if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe because it helps us grow the channel. And also, we have a bunch more videos and rewards over on our Patreon, so consider checking that out because it helps support our work and keep the channel alive. I love Shadow's motif in this film. He's more badass than Edgelord, and I think in this trailer, they do a really good job of establishing his pain all the way down to his look. While Sonic looks like a pet, like he looks like he gets taken care of, Shadow looks like a stray cat. Like his out here is like a wild animal. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's cool, bro. Like even look at his fur. He's definitely inspired.
My boy he just need a haircut right now. That's all it is.
He needs somebody to take care of him.
He get trimmed up. Bro been in the vat of acid for like the last 50 years.
Like for a kids movie, there's just so much subtext in just this trailer alone. Even beyond that, if you want to get an even deeper look, just psychologically, he's a mirror image of Sonic. Shadow's the way he is because he lost a friend. Meanwhile, Sonic has many friends. Then Sonic grows up with love while Shadow loses it. Sonic smiles during a fight while Shadow is completely out for blood. Shadow was an experiment, and a big thing this trailer teases is a threat bigger than Shadow himself. And in order for us to break down what or who that is, pay close attention to this. In this trailer, we meet Gerald Robotnik, Eggman's grandfather and Shadow's maker. Shadow is so powerful that Sonic ends up having to team up with Dr. Eggman, and in order for this deal to take place, Sonic has to give him a quill introducing one of Sonic's biggest adversaries, Metal Sonic. By giving up one of his quills, this would mean that Eggman, who's the master of machines, can create a Metal Sonic capable of rivaling even Shadow. But let's say that's not going to happen. It's almost guaranteed that we're going to see Metal Sonic in an end credit, very similar to how we were introduced to Shadow. But the thing is, it seems like it might be more likely that we're going to get the first version of Shadow. And some of you guys might have known, but Shadow is actually a version 2. What if I told you that there was something that was more bigger and powerful hiding on Space Colony Arc? Enter the Biolizard. Here's the thing, we know this movie is going to be taking heavy influence from Sonic Adventure 2. We even see Space Colony Arc right here. And this is actually where Shadow was created. So Tails is flying away. He's in space. This is Space Colony Arc. You see the, So I think we're still gonna go for blowing up the moon. One thing to remember is that Shadow is not actually a bad guy. His problems mainly stem from losing his best friend Maria. But before she passes, she tries to instill him with love. And the only reason why Shadow is the way he is because the first version was more animalistic. Shadow is capable of feeling emotion. Now because of this, in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic and Shadow end up having to team up to stop an even bigger threat after Eggman attempts to destroy the world, the prototype / Biolizard. This was the ultimate life form before Shadow existed. A Godzilla-esque monster that's so huge and powerful that it's on life support, being powered by chaos drives. And if we actually end up seeing this third Sonic movie might end up being the greatest film of the year. Because even as a kid's movie, it's gonna be layered in subtext, showing what Shadow could be in Sonic versus the Biolizard. And a lot of people don't realize, but Shadow has probably some of the most deepest lore out of all of the other Sonic characters. So that means that this movie has the opportunity to give us such a strong story. And if you've ever played Sonic Adventure 2, remember that feeling when we first saw Sonic and Shadow put aside their differences to defeat the prototype and they both went super? There's a possibility that we might even lose Shadow in the movie.
Shadow uses the last of his energy to ensure their victory, but doing so leads him to exhaustion and he plummets towards Earth, presumed to be dead. Sonic returns to the Ark with one of his limiter rings in hand, the only thing that Sonic could salvage from the situation. Did Shadow end up removing one in order to muster up enough strength to do that last chaos control? Is that why one of these were left floating in space for Sonic to pick up? Maybe Shadow knew that there wouldn't be enough chaos energy between both him and Sonic to perform such a large feat.
So like for me, with all this hype, my main concern is, can Shadow beat its competitor at the box office, Lion King? Because for me, I'm excited because it's very clear that there's nothing but love for these characters and even just the fans in this movie. And that's further supported because Kristen Ritter went on her IG and said this: "I'm so excited to join this amazing franchise. One of the most fun gigs I've done. Amazing cast, best producers, amazing crew. Can't wait at Sonic movie. If they keep making Sonic movies, I'm going to keep watching. When I watch these movies, it brings me back to my childhood and suddenly life just feels a lot less serious. And I think that's one of the powers and beauty of cinema. For like 2 hours, we're gonna be able to sit in that theater and live the dream that we wanted to live as kids. And to be honest with you, December can't get here soon enough. We have more Sonic videos over here, and we'll see you in the next encounter.